He's still in that cover three. He's still in that cover three. Just snap it. Just snap it. Just snap it. You want to stay in that cover three? That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to throw to Y again. Wait, he's going to make the tackle? No, he's not. Sorry. Guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a banger for you today. Today, I want to show you how I know what defense my opponent is in before I even snap the ball. We're going to go over man, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. Also, guys, question of the day. What'd you wear for Halloween? What costume were you? I was a chicken. A chicken. Let's get into the video. Alright, so we're going to go over first how to tell whether your opponent is in man or zone coverage. Now, the most known way and what most people do is motion a guy, and you can tell when that guy crosses over, hey, that guy's manned up, so hey, it's probably man. Good throw. But say in your offensive scheme you don't motion a lot of players, how would you know if it's man or zone before the snap? It's actually really easy. So most time I face man, I always get pressed man, and you can tell if your opponent is in zone or man just by looking at the corner on your single side receiver. So in one of the most common formations in bunch, the single side receiver is all the way to the left, Edwards. Now you can tell that your opponent is in man just by looking at the way the corner is aligned. The corner has inside leverage and he's pressed. That means he's in man coverage. You see how his outside foot is directly in front of the middle of our receiver? That's how you can tell if he's a man. Alright, so what's really cool is you can also tell by the exact same way if he's in zone. So look at the single side receiver once again. Look how the corner's aligned now. Now he's not pressed, but you can still tell. See how he's shaded outside? His inside foot is more towards the inside of the receiver. That means he's in zone. Alright, now that we can tell if they're in man or zone, let's try to figure out how we can tell what zone they're in if they're in zone. What's nice about playing Madden, most players you face online are not going to try to hide what they're doing. They're going to show you a cover 2 if they're doing a cover 2, a cover 3 if they're doing a cover 3, a 4, a whatever. So usually it's pretty easy to see what they're doing. This is how to tell if they're in a cover 2. Now in a cover 2, there's always going to be 2 high safeties. So if you're looking at your opponent's defense and you see 2 high safeties, how can you tell if it's cover 2 or cover 4? Easy. Look at the corner we've been looking at the whole time. Look at where the single side corner is, and you can look at the other one too. You can obviously tell they're in a cover 2 because those are the flats. They're about roughly 10 yards under where the other DBs are. Okay, so how do you tell if your opponent's in a cover 4? Well, just like a cover 2, there are 2 safeties, but what did we do last time? And what we're gonna do for the rest of this video, look at the corners. Where are the corners now? They're backed off about 5 yards now to where the other DBs are. When you see this, it's probably a cover 4. And last, but probably what you're going to see the most, how do you tell if your opponent's in a cover 3? So like the past coverages, you look at the outside corner and be like, wow, you're on the outside. Hey, you're probably in zone. So you look at the safeties. Do you see how the safeties aren't the same depth anymore? A little interesting. Well, that's because the safety on our right is probably most likely in a cloud flat. What is a cloud flat in? Cover 3. And something most people might not know, in a cover 3, your DBs are all on different depths. Take your 2 corners, for instance. They kind of have to turn a little bit because in a cover 3, your defense rolls, especially if you have a little bit of a too high look. But obviously, it's not the same too high. And also the safeties, like we talked about as well. This one in the cloud is a little bit farther down than the one in probably in the middle third. And guys, full disclosure, if you're playing a better player, they're probably going to disguise a lot of looks. They're not going to run stock man, stock zone, stock anything. This video is to kind of give you a basic idea of how to tell what you're going against before you do it. A great way to also determine what your opponent's doing is most people in Madden are going to do the exact same plays over and over and over and over and over. So take this video and these tips with a grain of salt, but I hope it made you a better Madden player today. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.